Hey there, I'm Martin and I help manufacturers to create great quality products with our digital manufacturing system Taskus. And today I just want to talk about tracking, recording downtime and collecting data in a way that can help you be kind of proactive and take corrective actions on the issues that will have the most impact in improving your efficiency and reducing downtime. So we've added some features into Taskus that allow operators, when they're working on kind of manual build processes, to flag up that they've got an issue that's affecting the current build, to categorize what the reason was. And when they do that, it will start tracking the amount of downtime against the reason. So at the end of the day, you can then pull out downtime reports that will show you what are the main reasons that have been causing downtime that you can then use to drive your kind of improvement activities. So let's just jump into that demo right now. Hey, okay, so this is how we're going to track downtime. We've got this icon up on the top right. At the moment it's saying production is stopped. So that's our downtime indicator basically. So in a second I'll show you how to enable that. But let me just show you how that works. I'm going to pick a work order now and start working. That immediately changes to production running as I step through the process. So let's assume I hit a problem now. What I can do is if I hit pause and I say I'm short of a part, I've now enabled, we have a couple of options. You can either stop the job or say, like right now, I need to go and search for this part number. I could say not on rack, and I could say continue the job. So it's still tracking the timer for this work order. It's stuck at this scanning 640k, but it's now logging the downtime, like I've gone outside the usual process for this job, and it's recording this time as downtime and the reason as part shortage. Say I came back, I scanned it and I moved on. What I would then have to do is, I think when I move on to the next step, it automatically clears the downtime reason and takes you back to normal production. So that's one way of tracking downtime. There is another way of doing it. So now, once you have this indicator coming up, it gives you a few seconds after completing an operation before it'll change to production stopped if you don't start a new op. If I click that now, I can again track why I haven't restarted production. So say this time I was going to a meeting. If I click that, it now is ticking the downtime tracker that I'm recording that I'm in a meeting. So that's a reason I'm not starting a new process. How you would clear that is when you come back and start another job, that will just change it back to production running and you can continue on. Okay, so that's generally how this works. I'll show you one more option. Say I was running through this and say I got to a point, I didn't want to keep this job open, I wanted to close this job. I would hit pause, part shortage, I would then stop the job. And it takes me here to production stopped. So it lets me pause out of the process so I can resume it later on or choose another job to work on. But at this point, it's tracked that I've stopped it and it's because of a part shortage. Okay. How you would then see those, if you then click on the downtime report. So I've now logged a bunch of time under part shortage and some under meeting. So if I change that to view by a table, I can see all the instances where that got tracked as where that reason was. And I've got a little bit, I've started tracking some time from meeting. And it shows up the comments on the right hand side there as well. So you go to the downtime report to see how all of that time has been broken down. Last thing to say then, so a couple of things you need to, so to enable this, you need to go to the station itself and then over to settings, and it's two key settings that you need. On the display, you need this one here that says downtime status button. That needs to be displayed. And then under the downtime lists down at the bottom, if you want the option to have the continue the job or stop the job, you need to change your action after to show options to idle or continue, rather than just the default, which is it doesn't give you the option of continuing the job. It just pauses straight out of there. So change that to show options to idle or default, idle or continue, and you'll get those options. And under the station, go to display and then display the downtime status button. So those are the two changes that you want to make. Restart the station, and then that indicator will show up the next time, and then your operators will be able to start tracking downtime. So that's it. Have a go setting that up, and you should be able to start pulling data into this downtime report. Thanks a lot.